can keep costs low, success.
It's appropriate. The birthday of Jesus.
3 cows, a pig, and a parakeet. This is Ballyard Baseball. It's a great day at the Ballyard. This is River Morgan, overlooking the best ballpark in
Popcorn.
ball.
Hot,
From the skybox at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake, this is Ballyard Baseball.
Popcorn.
In search of their first win, Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite and Coach Max Alpha visit the pitching-rich Duck Ditch Dots and their mound masterpiece manager, Coach Pablo Painter. Lefty A Cheever toes the slab for Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. The Dots counter with lefty Sabrina Smoke on the hill. Duck Ditch Dots have eyes on the prize, a top 2 berth to the Ballyard Series, the best of 3 championship in January that will crown the first ever champions of Ballyard Baseball. A win will not clinch a berth, but a loss would put a deep dent in the Dots' chances of finishing in the top 2. By the way, Ballyard Bets attempted to publish 3-2 odds that Duck Ditch Dots will advance to the Ballyard Series, but Shack Umpire JUCO Jimmy shut them down again. The bruising bats of Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite versus the premium pitching of Duck Ditch Dots at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake.
Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, Sundays, ice cream.
BBN.
Theater of the Mind.
Yeehaw!
Ribby Rodeo, professional rodeo in Sugar Lake. 2 nights each week. We're not stupid, only on nights there are not ball games at the Ballyard. All good rodeo starts with bull riding and ends with bull riding. Recognized as the #1 barrel racing rodeo on the circuit. Plus, mutton busting, greased pig, and open pits provided by Bullpen Barbecue. Ribby Rodeo is a proud partner of Ballyard Baseball. Ballyard Baseball on the Ballyard Baseball Network is brought to you by the Flyover Gondola. Hover over a game or enjoy the best view of Sugar Lake's nightly fireworks show. And by Ballyard Bets, honoring our cease and desist order. And by Sweet Peace Cemetery, the sweet way to go. Happy holidays from Ballyard Baseball. You're listening to Ballyard Baseball on the Ballyard Baseball Network. Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Welcome back to the Ballyard. Happy holidays. Santa decompressing after his busy time here at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. Another sold-out crowd. Last night, Bark at the Park, a 7-6 win for Bomb Mob over Prenatal Prospects. Bomb Mob putting themselves in fantastic position. And tonight, Duck Ditch Dots trying to maintain sole possession of first place. Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite looking to climb out of the basement, the cellar of the standings with their 0-3 record. Welcome back to the Ballyard. I am River Morgan, the Ballyard, where the dugouts are always clean, the umpires are always right, and nobody forgets their water bottle. Well, fans are streaming, pouring, disembarking from the Flyover Gondola, Sugar Tracks Railroad, Water Taxi, and Personal Watercraft. For some reason, bagpipes and accordions are sprinkled throughout the Ballyard tonight, along with Drum Diamond in center field. You see on your screen just below the scoreboard in center field. That's where the Drum Diamond, those brown seats just below the scoreboard, where they assemble each game for percussive activities, percussion provided by the Drum Diamond. It is www.ballyardbaseball.com for schedule information, team links, the Ballyard Baseball merchandise shop, and more. You can link to Game Changer for Ballyard Baseball. It's the Ballyard at Sugar Lake on Game Changer. On Facebook, Ballyard Baseball. You can follow us, like us there, and you can subscribe to the Ballyard Baseball Network on YouTube at youtube.com/@Ballyard Baseball Network. You can find those links on our main website, ballyardbaseball.com. While you're there, join the village. Drop in your email address. We'll update you with all things Ballyard throughout the course of the season. River Morgan with you from the Skybox at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. Of course, the only place to be on a baseball night. The Skybox situated right behind home plate, behind the home plate seating. VIP seats are right there in the Skybox. All the front office activities of Ballyard Baseball, and where I, River Morgan, and Ping Pong Winchester hang out, along with our new computerized robot play-eye-by-play-eye, Morgana, back with us tonight.
Oh, hell, I mean, hell, I'm Morgana. Oh, hell, I mean, hell, I'm Morgana. Why not? Why not? I'm Morgana. I'm Morgana.
Thank you, Morgana. Times they are a-changin'. Morgana helps get us through the game action. And before we get into play tonight, reminder that philanthropy is happening again through the holidays. Toys for Tots, the beneficiary of real-world philanthropy with Ballyard Baseball. You can capture the QR code on your screen, or you can go to our homepage at ballyardbaseball.com, click the link, head over to Toys for Tots. Marine Corps Reserve administering this life-changing charity. Every child deserves a little Christmas. It's a year-round undertaking, of course. Capture that QR code on your screen, or you can visit our website to find the link to donate to Toys for Tots. Thanks again to Toys for Tots for the partnership and the fantastic work being done on behalf of the young folks of our fine land. Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite Duck Ditch Dots, the power bats of Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite, and the premium pitching. Of course, as we've seen through the early part of this season, Duck Ditch Dots have been phenomenal. Standings are on your screen. You can see Duck Ditch Dots with a 3-0 record. They've won 3 games, scoring just 4 runs. 1 run allowed is the key, including a perfect game from Porter pitching. They've got 2 shutouts and 1 one-run allowed game on the season. Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite scoring fine. They've got 15 runs in 3 games, but they've given up 18, losing by 1 in each of their contests. Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite looking for their first win of the campaign tonight here at the Ballyard. We're ready for action from the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. Time to get it underway with Sabrina Smoke getting the start. Kendall Ringup, the catcher. Kendall Ringup catching pitches from Sabrina Smoke as the Duck Ditch Dots play defense to home team. Max Alpha, the II, steps into the box. Playing center field, left-handed batting. Max Alpha, the II.
Strike one. Ball one.
One and one count. Pitch delivered. That pitch is in for a strike. And Max Alpha, the II, down 1-2. Pitch coming from Sabrina Smoke, has a good fastball, blows it by Max Alpha, the II, who's been a premier hitter in the league this season. Nothing he can do with that. Now Flash Leather into the box. Flash Leather batting number 2, playing shortstop. Supreme defender with his brother Ike Leather. Swings and misses at strike 1.
Strike 2.
Swings and misses again. Sabrina Smoke is not only pounding the strike zone, swing and miss
You're out.
for back-to-back Ks to open the game. Now just barrels will step in. Sabrina Smoke throwing as hard as we've seen. Nobody's put a bat on a pitch yet. And Sabrina Smoke steps back on. Just barrels leading the league or atop the league leaders in several categories. Left-handed batting, Just Barrels goes down a strike with 2 away. Swings and misses at that. Sabrina Smoke is on fire. Blowing them by the Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite 1, 2, and 3 batters. There's contact finally. Foul off by Just Barrels. Back to it comes Sabrina Smoke, fouled away again. She's got it working. Hasn't gone away from the fastball yet. That's all she's needed. And there, fires it by. Swing and a miss again. 3 Ks in the top of the first. Duck Ditch Dots. Their pitching staff is feared, of course, and for good reason. You can see it right there. Sabrina Smoke sets the tone, blowing through the first 3 of Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. Duck Ditch Dots, light on offense, heavy on pitching. They'll have Sherlock Walk, Sabrina Smoke, and KK Campos, the first 3 batters, coming to the plate in the bottom of the first inning of this matchup on a beautiful night at the Ballyard. Sold-out crowd with us for tonight's action. The Palace of Pong, the place for paddles. Ping Pong Palace, where ping pong players play ping pong and people populate pre- and post-perfect performances at the Ballyard. Ping Pong Palace, positioned perfectly for our population, perpendicular to the pit, plus pleasant proximity to our pristine pond. Please, pop in for Pong. Purchase pop, popcorn, pizza, pastries.
Take it from me. Ping Pong Winchester. The place for Pong is Ping Pong Palace.
Ping Pong Palace, positioned perfectly for our population, perpendicular to the pit, plus pleasant proximity to our pristine pond. Please, pop in for Pong. Happy holidays from Ballyard Baseball. Well, now we head into the bottom of the first inning, and Morgana had a little power surge. Our play-eye-by-play-eye struggling over there. Got some sparks coming out of the box. The computerized robot, River Morgan, with Ping Pong Winchester napping back behind us in the skybox. And we get ready for the bottom of 1 5-inning ball game. You heard the Hummers summary, the musical holiday tones of the Hummers. They have released and climbed the charts with their holiday album, the Hummers Hum Holiday Hits. They were featured a couple games ago at the Ballyard on the Ballyard Baseball Network. Stay with us through the holidays, as does the jolly old guy. Thank you, Santa, for hanging out at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. Bottom of the first, Sherlock Walk is the batter. Sherlock, he's that guy who works the count. Going to face pitches here from starting pitcher A Cheever, the left-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. Cheever is ready to dial it up and take it to the bats of the Duck Ditch Dots. Coming at him right now is Sherlock Walk. Right-handed batter, plays left field. He is a guy who just understands how to work through counts. He takes a strike for an 0-1, takes another for 2 strikes. And as the first pitches from A Cheever come off the mound, good fluid mechanics, smooth motion. Just Barrels and Dirk Dingers playing the defensive corners here for Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. Flash Leather and Ike Leather up the middle. The brothers, the twins, flashing the leather, and I Leather is Ike's moniker. That's all he does. He leathers. 2-2 now after a couple strikes and foul offs. Here we go with Sherlock working the count, as Sherlock do. Cheever winds, delivers. The lefty sending it toward Brock East. Catcher behind the plate, fouled away by Sherlock Walk. And Sherlock has the count deep again, as is always the case in Sherlock's at-bats. 3-2, nobody out, leadoff batter, bottom of the first. Cheever's delivery, fouled away again by Sherlock. Here comes another payoff pitch on 3-2. Sherlock, ball four, works it on Cheever. Great at-bat from the young man who understands the strike zone. And Sherlock is aboard. Long at-bat. 9-pitch situation. So we'll go to Sabrina Smoke, the pitcher today for Duck Ditch Dots. Cheever's first pitch coming to Sabrina Smoke with Sherlock Walk. That's dribbled back to A Cheever, who fires it to Flash Leather at second. Back across to Just Barrels, double play. Knock him down with a 1-6-3 in your scorebook. Double play on one pitch. Sabrina Smoke, limp, soft ground ball right back to the mound as the often limited offense of the Duck Ditch Dots kind of rears its head right there. And again, the pitch coming on the way from A Cheever with 2 away on the double play ball after the leadoff walk. Well earned by Sherlock in that first at-bat. KK Campos, left-handed batter, left-handed arm, plays third base, surprisingly, for the Duck Ditch Dots. They have a good defense, don't have to play it a lot. Campos is going to do the same thing, just a weak little bouncer back to the pitcher, and out at first is KK Campos. So after the leadoff walk, a quick couple doinker groundouts that really had nothing on them. Easy plays for A Cheever on the hill to put those away and take us to the end of the first inning. No score after one. Elite Prospects Gold, Platinum Elite, and Duck Ditch Dots from the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. Ballyard Baseball. Ballyard Baseball. Hey, Ballyard Baseball. Clap, 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 clap.
Ballyard Baseball.
Let's drive a car, Sugar Lakers.
It's Cam from Cartropolis. We need you. Our 10-acre lot has more than 2,000 new cars just waiting to be driven. Drive home today with a ridiculous deal on a new car. Sugar Lake needs more cars. The flyover gondola, Sugar Tracks Railroad, water taxi, all boring compared to piloting your very own car. Come and see me, Cam, at Cartropolis on Road Trip Road just outside the East Weather Wall. Cartropolis, where our goal is to double the number of cars on the roads of Sugar Lake, from 6 cars to 12 cars.
It's your turn to drive, Sugar Lakers. Tonight's team sponsor for Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite is Elite Elote. When you only tolerate the best. When you only have time for the finest. When you have the overwhelming sensation that you are simply better than others. Only Elite Elote will do. Roasted, steamed, grilled, creamed. Our elote is elite. Harvested from the finest fields, using only elite dirt. Elite Elote says, let's go, Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. Elote is the Spanish word for corn cob. Back to it now in the top of 2, Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. Morgana freaking out over here, trying to reboot the computerized robot. She is not cooperating. Sabrina Smoke is. Sabrina with 3 strikeouts. Brock East, number 4 batter, going to lead off the top of the second of a 5-inning ball game. And no score through the first inning of play, with Sabrina Smoke dialing it up. Fouled away on the first pitch. Smoke pressing it into the glove of Kendall Ringup throughout the first inning, and now Brock East is going to swing on a changeup. First, non-fastball we've seen tonight from Sabrina Smoke, and it fools Brock East. Nice block behind the plate by Kendall Ringup. Fires it down to K Gas. That'll bring Dirk Dingers to the plate. Just dealing is the pitcher for Duck Ditch Dots. Sabrina Smoke getting her first start, and again up a strike on Dirk Dingers. Fires away again. Strike 2 swinging from Dirk. 1 away, pitch in, fouled away. Sabrina 0-2, 1 out. Bringing the breaking ball and froze Dirk Dingers, who watched it go by. Wow. The good stuff from Sabrina Smoke, mixing in the changeup and the breaking ball after fastball after fastball after fastball. Now it's Lee Jitt, number 6 batter for Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. Trembling in his shoes with 5 up, 5 down. Not only that, but 5 strikeouts recorded in all those first 5. Across the board, Lee Jitt fouls it away. A little timid swing at the Sabrina Smoke offering. Now swings and misses for strike 2. Sabrina hasn't thrown a pitch outside the zone other than the off speed that went in the dirt, swung at for a strikeout, and Kendall Ringup made the play on it. Lee Jitt down 0-2. High fastball coming from Sabrina. That will buzz across the top of the zone. Lee Jitt checks the swing and lays off. First ball of the game finally delivered here on the 6th batter. Lee Jitt now on the 1-2 count. Sees another one miss just off the edge. 2-2 count. Plate umpire Mo Mizuraka enjoying watching this work from Sabrina Smoke in the first stages of this game. Sabrina has it all going on right here. 2-2 count with 2 away. Smoke back on the hill. KK Campos and K Gas at the corners. Campos at third, Gas at first. Fouled away by Lee Jitt. Up the middle, Colt Mix, K Mix at shortstop, and Perk P playing second base. 2-2, 2 outs, top of 2. 3 up, 3 down for the Duck Ditch Dots, and their batting chance in the first also, so they'll be on their 4, 5, 6 batters when they head to the plate. Lee Jitt fouls it away. Good battle from Lee, sticking with it here in a challenging matchup against Sabrina Smoke. First start of the year, strikes out Lee Jitt. 6 up, 6 down, 6 Ks. Sabrina Smoke showing why Coach Pablo Painter trusted her with the ball for the start tonight. Going right after these Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite batters. This team is a fantastic hitting team, and so far nothing doing, as all 6 have gone down by way of the K. Bottom of the second. Coming up, Colt Mix, BB Heat, and Porter pitching. The batters coming for Duck Ditch Dots in a scoreless game at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake on the Ballyard Baseball Network. Today's team sponsor for Duck Ditch Dots is Pablo Painter's Painters, the Picasso of Sugar Lake. Pablo Painter has painted everything from the Sweet Strings band shell to the skybox to the Sweet Spot storefront and flyover gondola cars and our local fleet of water taxis. Pablo Painter's Painters says, "Let's go, Duck Ditch Dots. Dot those corners and paint those edges." Morgana working on a reboot. Computerized robots. Among our finest friends, we go to the bottom of the second inning. Colt Mix, BB Heat, and Porter pitching have the opportunity to put something on the board here for the Duck Ditch Dots in a scoreless start to a great game, great matchup tonight. River Morgan with you from the Ballyard. Pitch one of the bottom of two from A Cheever. Cheever dialing it up.
Ball one. Ball two.
Ball now a strike.
Strike one.
There you go. 2-1. Colt Mix, cleanup batter.
Ball three.
Duck Ditch Dots bats a little soft in the first inning. A walk and then a couple dribblers back to Cheever. One that was a double play ball. Here's the pitch from A Cheever. Colt Mix has some power in the 4 spot and does the same thing. Doinker, little squibber off the end of the bat. Cheever has made 3 defensive plays and just working right on through the offense of Duck Ditch Dots. That brings BB Heat to the plate. Heat swings first pitch, dribbles that to third base. First ball not hit back to the pitcher, but same result. Out at first on the throw to Just Barrels. 5-3 on the putout, and they're 2 away. And Porter pitching. You can't not mention it. Porter, the perfect game a couple games ago. Honored here at the Ballyard for that achievement. Fouls away the first pitch from Cheever. Porter pitching. 6 batter.
Ball one.
Takes a ball for a 1-1 count.
Strike two.
Now 1-2.
Ball two.
Good take there by Porter. Close pitch from A Cheever. Porter watches it. 2-2 and 2 outs. Here comes the delivery to Porter pitching. Bottom of 2, 5-inning ball game at the Ballyard. Dribbled to second base. Ike Leather, easy play on about a 9 hopper. Tosses that to Just Barrels and an easy defensive frame. No strikeouts on the board. Duck Ditch Dots getting the bat on the ball, but really doing nothing significant with it. A bunch of soft stuff. And we're through 2 innings quickly. Take a look at the box score. Yeah, not much happening there on your screen. No score in the first 2 frames, and neither team with a hit. No errors, no runs scored through the first 2. On to the top of the third, 5-inning contest at the Ballyard. Remember, tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Mountain, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. On the West Coast, 6:30 p.m. and Central Time, 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Highland Island Yeti and Sweetwater Sugar Gliders in a key matchup. Both teams at 2-1 in the standings, trying to fight their way into the top 2 to compete in the Ballyard Series for the championship in January, with each team playing 5 regular season games. We're coming down the backstretch now. Duck Ditch Dots in the pole position at 3-0, but they're in a scoreless battle through 2 innings with Elite Prospects Gold, Platinum, Elite. Top of the third coming up. 7, 8, 9 batters. Amazing, A Cheever, and I Leather due up for the Elite Prospects Gold, Platinum, Elite.
Cliche Country, Sugar Lake's unicorn of radio. Wide open and in the saddle. Tough, gritty. We are servant leaders with exceptional bandwidth who give 110%. So open a can of worms and beat a dead horse. Get outside the box. 108.1 FM. Put a pin in it for a win-win situation. Sugar Lake's Cliche Country, 108.1 FM. It is what it is. You got this. Have a nice rest of your day.
Head to the top of the third inning. Opportunity here for the Elite Prospects Gold, Platinum, Elite to jump in the lead, see what they can do with their 7, 8, 9 batters. It's been all strikeouts to this point. Sabrina Smoke dominant, taking her turn for the Duck Ditch Dots, who are a dominant pitching team anyway. She's demonstrating the depth of the pitching staff. Smoke off to a great start.
Ball 1.
Amazing in the box. There's a ball from Sabrina Smoke, an abnormality tonight.
Ball 2.
Sabrina now 2 balls delivered. 2-0 count.
Strike 2.
Yeah, again, we got the bagpipes and accordions sprinkled throughout the Ballyard tonight. A little European flavor going on here at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake on Highland Island in the village of Sugar Lake with a 2-2 count to Aiden Mazing. Pitch coming after Sabrina Smoke stepped off, resettled herself, got 2 balls delivered in this count. Hasn't seen that kind of a problem in any at-bat. Good problem to have, quite honestly. Foul tip, hung on to. Strike 3 on a foul out. Kendall Ringup, the catcher, hangs on. And A Cheever comes to the plate. Cheever now take the shot here at trying to do something with it. First pitch from Sabrina Smoke. Bunt try, fouled away. Cheever trying to do anything here. The Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite do not believe in bunting. But the number 8 batter, Cheever, who's pitching today, the lefty, with as hard as it's been to find a way to put the bat to the ball against Sabrina Smoke, tried the bunt and fouled that away. Comes the next pitch from Sabrina. 0-1 count, 1 away. Fires away with a fastball. Popped up foul in foul ground behind the plate. Kendall Ringup, the catcher, puts away another one. Ringup gets credit statistically for putouts on those strikeouts. There have been 7 of those already, and now Ringup gets a putout by catching. One popped up above the catcher's head. Ike Leather, number 9 batter. 3rd inning stretch coming up. That's next. 5-inning game, always the tradition. 3rd inning stretch at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. Underway in the at-bat for Ike Leather. Ike is down 0-2. Sabrina fires, fouled away. Staying alive is Ike Leather. 2 outs, 9 batter. On deck, Max Alpha the II, fouled off again. Max Alpha the II struck out like everybody else except A Cheever.
Ball 1.
First time up, there's a ball, 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
Now a pair of balls, pair of strikes, pair of outs, fouled away. Ike Leather
Ball 3.
takes ball 3, deepest at bat we've seen against Sabrina Smoke. Ike trying to set a tone here at the bottom of the order, see if they can flip it over with more confidence. Fouls it away.
Foul.
Ike swings and misses at Sabrina Smoke. First 9 batters who came to the plate, 8 of them have been strikeout victims as Sabrina is carving through this lineup of the Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite, a strong hitting team doing nothing with Smoke on this Saturday night showdown. No score, bottom of the 3rd comes next. First, though, we have our tradition at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake, and it's an extended special presentation with an educational element wound into it here at the Ballyard. Our 3rd inning stretch now presented in education and in musicality. Stretch. For today's 3rd inning stretch, we combine 2 opposing players. It's like mixing cats and dogs, Buckeyes and Wolverines, Hobbs and Rousseau. 2 of today's players recently traveled to Europe as part of an experiential education tour provided by Sugar Lake School for the gifted, accelerated, and superior. Today, A Cheever of Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite and Perk P of Duck Ditch Dots present things they learned about bagpipes and accordions, and they also present their European-inspired version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Bagpipes and accordions are instruments that can create beautiful music together and have a history of being played together in Scotland and parts of Europe. Here are some things to know about bagpipes. Bagpipes are a woodwind instrument that can play 9 notes from G to A. The player keeps the bag full of air by blowing into it or using a bellows. Bagpipes are often associated with war and were used by Scottish Highlanders to inspire them to battle. The Romans brought bagpipes to Scotland over 2,000 years ago. The Romans did, and the Scots added a third pipe to make the instrument their own. Traditionally made from animal skin, today bagpipes are usually made from artificial fabric like Gore-Tex. Bagpipes are the official instrument of the World Curling Federation. They have different names due bagpipes in different countries, including the musette and cornemuse in France, the zamponia and piva in Italy, the duty in Poland, and the gaita in Spain. And here are some things to know about the accordion. The accordion's a wood instrument that produces sound by compressing and expanding bellows that pump air to reed organs. There are 2 main types of accordions, diatonic and chromatic. Diatonic accordions are controlled by buttons and are often used in folk music, while chromatic accordions are controlled by keys and are used in a wider variety of genres. The history of the accordion, it was invented in Germany in 1822 by Friedrich Buschmann. The first chromatic button accordion was created in 1850 by Franz Walther of Vienna. Accordions are made from a variety of materials, including wood, plastic, and metal. The player holds the entire instrument, unlike a piano. The center of manufacture, the main place where accordions are made, is Castelfidardo, Italy. It's the leading center for accordion manufacturing. And now we present our European-inspired version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, with the dramatic bagpipes and the peppy and enthusiastic accordion. And thanks to the Ballyard at Sugar Lake's very own Drum Diamond in center field for accompanying on percussion.
BBN. Theater of the Mind.
Off we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning with a scoreless competition. In front of us, Kendall Ringup, the catcher, will be first up. Perk P and K Gas, the 3 batters scheduled here in the bottom of the 3rd. Well, we saw Morgana just blow off work on Christmas Day, our play-by-play computerized robot. And now today she's also copping some attitude and not cooperating. So I, River Morgan, get to revert back to my original preferred, but I don't like to talk about that, control of the skybox with Ping Pong Winchester back behind me, napping on the couch next to the ping pong table. Bottom of the 3rd, here we go with the Duck Ditch Dots and Kendall Ringup, the catcher for Duck Ditch. They have hit 5 ground balls in this game, all weak ground balls off the pitching of A Cheever, the lefty, getting soft swings from this challenged offensively Duck Ditch Dots lineup. And Kendall Ringup has been catching strikeout after strikeout, 8 of them through 9 batters for Sabrina Smoke. Unbelievable performance from Sabrina in the early going of this competition between the Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite Duck Ditch Dots. Ball 1 to Kendall Ringup. Will set up a 1-0 count. Answer with a strike. It's 1-1. And another delivery from A Cheever is a strike 2 swinging. 1-2 now. Ringup behind in the count, swings and misses. And there's the first strikeout for A Cheever. Cheever takes care of the first one himself. And now we go to the 8th spot. Little Perk P, who just presented our Take Me Out to the Ball Game bagpipe accordion combo with the pitcher. A Cheever bounces a softball to first base on the first pitch. So the pitcher and the batter, who just got done performing the 3rd inning stretch Take Me Out to the Ball Game activity for us, they face off, and Cheever wins that, picking up a soft bouncer. Foul ball here from K Gas opens up K's at bat. Number 9 batter is K Gas. Fouls it away. So K in an 0-2 deficit. Now gets a 1-2 count with a ball called by plate umpire Mo Mizuraka. Coming again on the 1-2, 2 away. And it's 2-2 now after the miss. K Gas hoping to be the first base runner since the leadoff batter of the first inning, Sherlock Walk, drew a signature walk. Did Sherlock? K Gas into a 2-2 count. Aiden Mazing and Lee Jitt in the corners of the outfield, with Max Alpha, the II, patrolling center field. Good speed by the center fielder. Covers a lot of ground out there in front of the 242 sign here at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. Payoff, and make it a 2-2. Not all the way to a payoff yet. 2-2 count to K Gas. A Cheever doing the work, as is Sabrina Smoke. A pitcher's duel in a game that features a team that likes the low-scoring stuff. K Gas, dribbler back to the mound. Another one. Cheever getting a lunging swing from K Gas, and that'll wrap up the 3rd inning. 3rd inning comes to a close. Still nothing on the board, and you look at the box score on your screen. Neither team with a hit to this point through 3 in a 5-inning ball game. And the battle of no scoring takes us into the top of the 4th now. Top of the 4th coming along next.
Ribby Rodeo, professional rodeo in Sugar Lake. 2 nights each week. We're not stupid, only on nights there are not ball games at the Ballyard. All good rodeo starts with bull riding and ends with bull riding. Recognized as the #1 barrel racing rodeo on the circuit. Plus, mutton busting, greased pig, and open pits provided by Bullpen Barbecue. Ribby Rodeo is a proud partner of Ballyard Baseball.
All the finest at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. Got the bagpipes and accordions tonight. It was bark at the park last night. A few of the mutts still hanging around. I've seen a handful of people trying to clean the bottoms of their shoes. I don't know that our Best in the Lands stadium staff was able to get everything handled after a massive turnout of canines last night at Bark in the Park, and a 7-6 win for Bomb Mob. Bomb Mob taking that win. A big one for them. And again, we'll pop the standings on your screen. There you see the Ballyard baseball standings with Duck Ditch Dots in a scoreless duel right now with the winless Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. Duck Ditch hoping to stay in the lead. 5-game regular season. A win tonight would not quite clinch the playoffs for Duck Ditch Dots, amazingly, with a 4-0 record if they would win, because Sweetwater Sugar Gliders and Highland Island Yeti play tomorrow night here on the Ballyard Baseball Network. YouTube is the distribution, that wonderful platform, the youtube.com/@ the @ Ballyard Baseball Network tomorrow night for the matchup of 2-1 squads. Bomb Mob with their win last night to 3-1, sitting in good position, but again, still locked in a battle to find their way to the postseason. They are part of the mix here that going to try to push it into the top two, the final two standing, to get themselves into the big best of three. The top two teams advancing on for that. Top of the fourth inning, 5-inning ball game, getting late early in this one, as this game has been cooking along. And back we go onto the beautiful diamond, thanks to our Best in the Lands grounds crew for their work on this Ballyard at Sugar Lake. Top of the order, Max Alpha, the II, steps to the plate.
Ball one. Foul.
Sabrina
Ball
Smoke, 2 balls and a strike to Max Alpha.
Foul.
Max swings, drives that to the left center gap. First base hit, first base runner of the game for Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. That'll be Max Alpha. Hard double for Max. Again, one of the top statistical performers in the league leaderboard. Does it again.
Foul.
Flash leather. When in doubt, first time they were up, they struck out. The only one who didn't was A Cheever. Ground ball to second base. Perk P picks that up. Only play over to first to K Gas. Max Alpha moves over to third base. And one station away from the first run of the game, Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite, with a productive ground ball from Flash Leather. And now you get Just Barrels. Dangerous situation here for these Duck Ditch Dots, as they have to face one of the top threats in the league. You get a look now at Just Barrels. You see his barrels on your screen. His personal design. Just hoping to send in this first run of the game.
Foul. Ball one.
Balance the count at 1-1 after a couple pitches. Just Barrels.
Strike two. Ball two.
Takes an evening ball for a 2-2 count, evens it up. Sabrina Smoke humming along, seeing the first traffic she's had all night long here in the top of the fourth. Smoke to the delivery. 2-2 count with the 1 out, and Max Alpha, the II, standing at third base. Here's the pitch. Barrels drives that to right field off the wall. Barrels get around first. Max Alpha misread it, went back to tag up, then stumbled off of third base and never made it off the bag, while Just Barrels doubles. Wow. Oops. Max Alpha, the II. I will say the one thing about that play, for the understanding of Max's situation there, is that Max Alpha, with a short brick wall in right field, Just Barrels hit that high and deep, and Max was waiting. It was either going to be a home run or caught at the wall to try to tag up on a short throw from Porter pitching, who's got a cannon out there. And Max waited. The ball came down, bounced after flying high in the air directly back to Porter pitching. Max kind of stumbled trying to take off, realized he might get thrown out. Brock East will come to the plate. A missed opportunity. And now Sabrina Smoke, maybe a little seam of opportunity for Sabrina, dodging a bullet there from Just Barrels.
Strike two.
It was right at Brock East. Laser fastball, and another one. Blowing him by. Brock East wasted no time cutting out the number 4 batter. East, the catcher, had no shot. Sabrina Smoke pumped up after the base running Question mark.
Foul.
Dirk Dingers fouls one away.
Ball one.
Dirk takes ball one. 1-1 count.
Strike two.
Sabrina Smoke back into the zone with the second strike of the AB.
Foul.
Take a look at Sabrina's work today on your screen in the box score. 3 2/3 innings pitched as she gets another foul ball. 2 hits, both in this inning, 2 doubles, but no run in. 9 strikeouts in 11 outs recorded. A ground out and a pop out, the only other 2 balls contacted. 65 pitches and 52 strikes. Magnificent strike to ball balance from Sabrina Smoke. She continues to churn right on through. Dirk Dingers, 2 runners in scoring position, fouls it away, still 1-2. Sabrina Smoke back onto the hill. Smoke's delivery.
Out.
Swing and a miss. Dirt ball on a changeup, and Kendall Ringup again does the good work, blocking that, knocking it down, making the throw to first base into the glove of Kay Gass, and Sabrina Smoke escapes a jam. Great work from Sabrina to push her team forward to the bottom of the 4th, still with no score on the board. Bottom of 4 is where we head next. This one is dramatic. No score and barely anything, and then all that traffic. The 2 doubles and the lack of ability to get home from third base on a double. Never seen that before. A misread, misidentification of that fly ball from Just Barrels leaves us scoreless with the top of the order coming up for Duck Ditch Dots.
That ball is yard.
That's premonitions right there. We might see one get out of here. Our home runs every night feature fireworks. They feature the party of the Drum Diamond. If you get a home run tonight, remember the hanging baskets in the outfield. Hit one in there, you win prizes. You hit one through the hole in the wall, that's always going to win you a home run. As you take a look at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake, the hole in the wall in left center field. That circle between the 2 hanging baskets, knock it through there. That's a 4-bagger. Over in right center field, you see the low part of the brick wall, the gap. That's the gap. If you bounce it through that thing, you get a chance to try to get a run home, and in the park, run home. That's the layout here at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. Some of the unique elements of how things get done here at the Ballyard. Bottom of the 4th coming up.
Ballyard Baseball on the Ballyard Baseball Network is brought to you by Water Wings, Sugar Lake's #1 of 1 wing shop, and by Fourth Wall Outdoor Cinema, a drive-in without the cars, and by The Sinker Boatyard and Marina. The Sinker, voted 7 years running as America's most ironically named marina.
Let's go to the top of the order now with Sherlock Walk. He's got a walk on the night. Sherlock often is just fine keeping the bat in a limited usage kind of an approach, and likes to sometimes give himself as many pitches as possible. Great at fouling balls away, as we've seen, and Sherlock Walk going to open up his AB with a take. Strike one looking to Sherlock. He does what he often does to open up a count. Not likely to swing at the start of these things. See if he can get himself into the advantage. And Sherlock takes a ball. Now a 1-1 count. 1-1 with nobody away. Top or bottom of the 4th. 1, 2, 3 batters. Walk, Smoke, and Campos. 1-2 pitch from A Cheever. Cheever throwing the ball with authority tonight, gets a foul away. And the 1-2 count. Sherlock again fouling it away as Walk trying to keep himself in this count. Now another ball comes across. Got smoke coming from under the desk as the computerized robot machine is still churning its way away, but appreciate the machine at least firing up the images for us of the diamond for you tonight at the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. 3-2 count. A Cheever, take a look at the box score and the line for Cheever through 3 innings. No hits allowed, no runs, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 42 pitches, 27 strikes. The 1 walk, of course, came to Sherlock, who's batting now, who has again gone deep in the count. Pitch coming from Cheever on a 3-2. Sherlock walk. Just did what Sherlock has been known to do throughout the young man's playing days, as Sherlock earns the free pass. And here comes Sabrina Smoke. Pitcher in the box. Left-handed batter, left-handed arm too. Both pitchers lefties tonight. Takes a strike. Sherlock walk, takes off, and will swipe second base in front of the throw from Brock East. Cheever went to the off-speed. Good pitch to run on, and Sherlock took advantage with a stolen base. Beautifully played by Sherlock. Read perfectly. And now Sabrina Smoke. We'll see what Sabrina wants to do here with her opportunity to try to get a run on the board behind her pitching effort, which has been fantastic tonight. A couple doubles allowed in the top of this frame. Sabrina shows bunt as Cheever goes into the windup, bunts that to third base side. Dingers makes the pickup, had to charge it, and Sherlock walks, slides safely into third with the sacrifice bunt from Sabrina Smoke. That's fundamental baseball. Sack bunt, moving the runner along, 1 away. Sherlock walk. Now the third batter in the order, K.K. Campos. Campos has a chance to put the first run on the board. K.K. first time up, like about everybody in the first time through the order, a weak ground ball. Campos' ball back to the pitcher, A Cheever, a bunch of soft stuff. Takes a ball for a 1-1 count. Campos, left-handed batter with 1 away, fouls it off. And here it is, the 1-2. Campos lifts a deep fly ball to Max Alpha, the II, against the brick wall. Max Alpha, the II, fires it to the plate, and Sherlock walk slides in safely ahead of the throw. You get a sack bunt followed by a sack fly to center field, and the walk turns into a stolen base, sack, and you got to run up for the Duck Ditch Dots. Look at that box score now. No hits for Duck Ditch Dots, but they have the first run of the game, and Duck Ditch takes the lead. Colt Mix, the batter. Cleanup batter is K. Mix. Fouls 1 away. Mix now takes a ball for a 1-1 count. Bottom of 4. 2 away. The Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite will have Legit, A Amazing, and A Cheever coming up. Foul ball for Mix in a 1-2 count here. Colt against A Cheever. Dribbler back to the mound. Another weak ground ball, and out at first is Colt Mix. A creative inning for the Duck Ditch Dots, putting up a run. Leadoff walk to their walk specialist. Sherlock Walk picks up his second of the game. He stole second base on the first pitch to Sabrina Smoke, and then Smoke put down a bunt beautifully to third base that drew up Dirk Dingers from third base, and Walk slid in behind the third baseman, and then K.K. Campos on a 2-strike pitch, sac fly to center, We've got a 1-0 score, and it's the 6, 7, 8 batters for Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. Max Alpha, the II, might be warming up that 5-ton truck out in the parking lot already. He's frustrated with the lack of offensive production, but they knew coming in, Duck Ditch Dots, the pitching prowess, it's showing up tonight. Sabrina Smoke has been fantastic. We'll see if Sabrina's got one more frame in her to pick up a win and move Duck Ditch Dots to a 4-0 record if they can hang on to the lead they just picked up here in the 4th. Now the 6 cars of the village of Sugar Lake, 4 of those owned by the manager of Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. Max Alpha is your guy. And with Max Alpha potentially warming it up, we say thanks again to one of our fine sponsors. We're sold out every game on the Ballyard Baseball Network, jamming in the sponsors and reps from all over the place. Our thanks to Cartropolis, located outside the weather wall. Good luck selling a car, Cartropolis. Only 6 in the village and not a lot of interest with the flyover gondola, Sugar Tracks Railroad, water taxi, and all kinds of personal watercraft. But we do appreciate you blowing your money on the Ballyard Baseball Network.
Let's drive a car, Sugar Lakers.
It's Cam from Cartropolis. We need you. Our 10-acre lot has more than 2,000 new cars just waiting to be driven. Drive home today with the ridiculous deal on a new car. Sugar Lake needs more cars. The flyover gondola, Sugar Tracks Railroad, water taxi, all boring compared to piloting your very own car. Come and see me, Cam, at Cartropolis on Road Trip Road just outside the East Weather Wall. Cartropolis, where our goal is to double the number of cars on the roads of Sugar Lake, from 6 cars to 12 cars.
It's your turn to drive, Sugar Lakers. Ho, ho, ho.
Let's go to the 5th inning, top of the 5th now with Lee Jitt up against Sabrina Smoke. Duck Ditch Dots have taken the advantage, playing the game just like they do, finding a way to create just enough separation. Sabrina Smoke doing the rest of the work here. Lee Jitt trying to become just the 3rd base runner of the night. They had 2 last inning on a couple doubles, but no run able to make its way to the plate. Sabrina Smoke starts off all over the strike zone. Couple foul aways from Lee Jitt. Smoke sends it again on the 0-2. Fouled away from Lee Jitt, right side. Up over the sweet spot concession stand. Now Smoke, a strategic miss perhaps. Missed just inside, throwing that hard fastball to lefty. Works out to the first base side of the pitching rubber now. Starts the wind, hits the outside black. With the right-handed batter Lee Jitt going down looking. Amazing. Hard to know what to do here. You want to go deep in the count, but Sabrina's been filling up the strike zone. You hate to fall behind in the count. Right-handed batter, Aiden Mazing, takes a ball, 1-1. One away, top of 5. This is the final frame. Aiden Mazing late on a fastball, dribbled to Perk P at second base. Aiden just fighting off the heat from Sabrina Smoke. Put it in play. That's been something of a victory tonight. And it's the opposing pitcher, A Cheever, who now has the duty to try to keep this thing rolling with 2 away and nobody aboard. Ball one on a miss by Sabrina Smoke.
Ball 2.
And now a couple balls for A Cheever to work with.
Foul.
Got one down the middle, decided to fire at it. It was definitely a strike, so Cheever decided not to take that. Fouls it away and backs that up with a good take on a ball. 3-1, 2 away.
Strike 2.
Sabrina Smoke stays in the count, fills the count up now. 3-2, 2 away. 1 strike away from moving the Duck Ditch Dots to 4-0, but Cheever in for a battle. On deck is Ike Leather, and then the top of the order, Max Alpha, the II. And Cheever handed off to Leather, and Leather get it back up to the leadoff spot, and the ever dangerous Max Alpha, the II. Fouls flying up and over the side bleachers here at the Ballyard. Cheever battling. Another delivery coming from Sabrina Smoke. 50.
Strike 3, you're out.
4 pitches in, and that is a strike 3 pitch, and Sabrina Smoke has done it. Duck Ditch Dots take it with a 1-0 finalization of Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite. What a performance on the hill from Sabrina Smoke, who just completely dominated in this one. And Sabrina Smoke, the winning pitcher. Losing pitcher is A Cheever. And again, the Duck Ditch Dots only score 1 run, but that's enough for them to pick up the 1-0 win and move to 4-0 on the season. Elite Prospects Gold Platinum Elite at 0-3. The interesting piece of that puzzle is their final game will be against Prenatal Prospects, another team that has gone 0-4. So those two teams are going to be battling for their first win in their final regular season game, both eliminated from the postseason for the Ballyard Series, with Sabrina Smoke dominant in this pitching performance. Look at the numbers from Sabrina. 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, both in the 4th inning, both doubles from Max Alpha, the II, and just barrels. 12 strikeouts in 15 outs recorded. And behind the plate, credit to Kendall Ringup, catching a fantastic game, calling a great pitch sequencing and mixing from Sabrina Smoke. Final score, will be back with the wrap-up from the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. It's 1-0 Duck Ditch Dots stay in sole possession of first place. 4-0 mark now, their record perfect through 4 games for the Duck Ditch Dots.
Ballyard Baseball on the Ballyard Baseball Network is brought to you by the Flyover Gondola. Hover over a game or enjoy the best view of Sugar Lake's nightly fireworks show. And by Ballyard Bets, honoring our cease and desist order. And by Sweet Peace Cemetery, the sweet way to go.
The 12-6 Diner, voted Sugar Lake's #1 diner since dining. Owner and line cook Uncle Charlie invites you to stop in at the 12-6 Diner, inspired by the curveballs of Nolan Ryan, Sandy Koufax, Barry Zito, Clayton Kershaw, Tim Lincecum, Pedro Martinez, and Hideki Okajima. Take a picture with our statue of Candy Cummings, inventor of the curveball in the 1860s. Open daily from midnight to 6 a.m. The place to be after every game at the Ballyard. Talk ball, be seen, and eat locally greased and fried diner food at the 12-6 Diner.
Ho, ho, ho!
Happy holidays from Ballyard Baseball. Yeah, you know where I'm headed. You just heard their expensive commercial on the Ballyard Baseball Network, the 12-6 Diner. And Uncle Charlie cooking it up by corner booth. Meet me there or visit BallyardBaseball.com for all things Ballyard Baseball. Fans are disembarking the stadium, piling out on the flyover gondola, the Sugar Tracks Railroad, water taxi, and personal watercraft. After the final count tonight, 1-0 Duck Ditch Dots. On your screen, the updated standings now. Duck Ditch Dots at 4-0, setting the pace in Ballyard Baseball, but again have not clinched a playoff spot with just one game remaining. Sweetwater Sugar Gliders and Highland Island Yeti, as you see the schedule now on your screen. Tomorrow night, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, 7:30 Mountain. Make it 8:30 Central Time for Highland Island Yeti, Sweetwater Sugar Gliders. And that tells you about the standings as you look now at the standings back on your display. Those two teams meeting tomorrow right there in the middle of your standings grid, both at 2-1. Bomb Mob sitting a notch ahead of them, half game ahead at 3-1, and Duck Ditch Dots in the driver's seat. But for Duck Ditch Dots, as the schedule scrolls on down, you see they've got Highland Island Yeti remaining on their schedule. So should they take a loss, Sweetwater Sugar Gliders and Bomb Mob still have to play. They're still mathematically away. Duck Ditch Dots do not wind up in the top two. So the drama continues from the Ballyard at Sugar Lake with those four teams locked in a battle for the top two spots. Just a couple games remaining in the schedule. Every night, post-game fireworks are blasted from the Pyro Point behind center field of the Ballyard at Sugar Lake. That's going to happen momentarily with fireworks from Pyro Point, a prime feature of Ballyard Baseball. Thanks to tonight's 5-umpire crew behind the plate, Mo Mizuraka. Down the lines at first base, J.D. Petrino, third base, Lucy Dennis. Out at the gap, Sean Rourke didn't have to sort anything out there in right center field. And JUCO Jimmy Juice at the Shack did have to slap around the Ballyard Bets folks. We're trying to put some odds out on this game and the playoff chances for the Dots. JUCO Jimmy doing the job out there to keep Ballyard Bets ceased, desisted, and boarded up at the Shack down the right field line outside the stadium. Thanks to our Best of the Land grounds crew and stadium staff for making tonight happen. Our stadium staff will continue to clean up from last night's bark at the park. Still trying to gather up all the deposits that were made. And our thanks again to Santa the Claus for being with us tonight. Be back with us tomorrow night on the Ballyard Baseball Network. Until I talk to you then, feel free to join me at my corner booth at the 12-6 Diner. Good night from the Ballyard at Sugar Lake, where the dugouts are always clean, the umpires are always right, and nobody forgets their water bottle. Happy holidays from Ballyard Baseball.
BBN.
Theater of the Mind.